My mom thinks my girlfriend is trying to replace her. My mom has never exactly been a good person or a good mom, but I've always put up with her because she's my mom. That is, until she also started picking on my girlfriend. Even at 28 years old, I'm not allowed to go anywhere without my mom. Like, when I plan on meeting friends at the mall, I have to take my mom along. It's totally cool, of course, because I can just leave her to do her shopping while I go around with my friends. But the part I hate the most is when she gets bored after an hour and demands that we leave, even if I'm not done hanging out with my friends. And if I refuse to leave, she starts this long speech about how I'm being inconsiderate of her old, sore body. On the flip side, my mom requires me to go out with her, even if I want to stay in bed and rest. Like a couple of months back, I was really exhausted from work after completing 2 simultaneous projects with my team. I wanted to spend the weekend watching a movie and catching up on my sleep. However, my mom insisted that I have to go with her to her hair salon appointment because she needed someone to watch over her bag whenever they shampooed her hair in the back of the room. So I was left with no choice but to sacrifice all my remaining energy on watching her bag for a couple of hours. On the outside, people think it's sweet that we're so close, but it's honestly tiring. Because whenever I accompany her, she always brings up something to complain about. Sometimes she'll complain about a stranger, or a neighbor, or my friends, or me. The worst is when she started complaining about my girlfriend and my relationship. For example, when my mom planned on going to an expensive concert for a boy band that she always compared me to. She expected me to go with her and was ready to buy extra tickets, even though she knows I'm not a fan. I told her that I was busy on that day because I had a date already set with my girlfriend, Shelby. When my mom heard my excuse, she started screaming and crying about how my girlfriend is trying to destroy our family, all because I had a date set on the same day as my mom's concert. I explained to her how we could instead get tickets for the second day of the band's tour, which was Sunday instead of Saturday. But she refused, saying that she didn't want to stay up late on a Sunday because then she would be too tired to work the following Monday. I asked her, "Do you have maybe a friend or a date that could go with you?" Just this one time. She got even angrier and started spouting nonsense about how she just wanted to spend time with her son, and she couldn't believe I was acting this way over a girl. I apologized and gave her some room to calm down. I went down to the living room and took a nap on the sofa, already tired from the conversation. About 30 minutes later, I woke up to my girlfriend Shelby calling me. She immediately started ranting about how my mom was being rude to her for no reason, and how she was close to coming over and physically fighting my mom over the things she said. I told her to calm down and leave the confrontation to me. She hung up and proceeded to send dozens of screenshots to our chat. I took a moment to read it all and sat up with wide eyes when I saw how bad it really was. In the chat, my mom called my girlfriend and her family a bunch of racial slurs and told Shelby that she would never accept our relationship, even if she and I were to have ugly mixed babies. My girlfriend snapped back a few times, telling my mom to get a boyfriend instead of treating me like one. After that, the conversation between them got worse and worse, until my mom sent a picture of herself holding up the middle finger. Shelby took the picture, drew all over my mom's face, sent it, and then unfriended my mom. I got up and had a talk with my mom, who still was angry about the concert. I told her I would go with her if she stopped bothering my girlfriend, but that in the future, since I'm going now, I also get to cancel an event with her for Shelby, to make things fair. My mom cried again, calling me a bad son. She told me that we would eventually break up, but family is forever. I felt really offended and told her that if Shelby and I break up because of her, I would move out and never compromise for her ever again. My mom didn't believe me and proceeded to harass Shelby for the next few months until my girlfriend called it quits, telling my mom that she had won. I immediately packed my bags and moved into a friend's house.